In the northern region, 3 districts have received training from a non-governmental organization, um, with schools which have PTA members, to improve upon their performance. There have been 360 selected parents and teachers from these PTA associations to receive such training. Now, the name of this NGO offering such training is the Right to Play. It's a child-centered organization and it receives support also from Lego Foundation. So they went on this mission to train parents and teachers in the Parents and Teachers Association, to give them the guidance they need to keep their organizations running and to give the best support the students and their children may need. It is aimed at helping parents and caregivers to address challenges of poor attendance of pupils in the schools. They also focus on the needs of the girl child and then female students in the schools. They address also the increasing number of dropouts in schools, especially in the senior high level and some in the junior high level. They were focused also on the lack of learning materials in some schools, which was a very serious issue to be addressed. Then they went further to also look at inadequate furniture for the students and the teachers to use in the classrooms and also in the staff rooms and other places in the schools. And then also they addressed some poor classroom conditions, which made it difficult to receive the right learning that was being done by teachers and by teachers to students. And finally, they also addressed lack of good water in some schools. Now, these are issues that we see facing most schools in the rural areas, but there are even some schools in the cities which are also having one or two of these problems. So those in the northern region which were targeted have received part of their training, and it's an ongoing thing to help them to um, go against such problems which students may be facing whilst they go on about their education. Now, they trained these parents and teachers on how to raise funds both internally and externally, so that some of the basic challenges that are being faced in the schools would be solved, instead of always waiting on government and also some school authorities to put these measures in place. This is actually a good idea, and it's one that we as a news agency comment. Now, they went ahead to make the right reservations for the training of these parents and these teachers. They centered it on the duties of the PTA members, whereby they made emphasis on the roles of the parents in the school, and then they also looked at the importance of school management committees, because most schools did not have some of these committees. The only things they had, they were teachers, headmistresses, headmasters, and students. But they emphasized the importance of such management committees in the school. And also, they looked at the need to add humor and play in some teaching activities to make it enjoyable by the students. Now, they are looking at a 4-year project. According to what they said, it started in 2020, so from now to 2024, so last year to 2024, they implemented all these things to go ahead to make education better in the schools in Ghana, starting with some areas in the north. Now, the Right to Play has partnered also with the Ministry of Education with agencies across Ghana to make sure that this training is received not only in one part of the country. Now, their focus is on giving the best education to students, especially those at the basic level, since they are those who are getting the most important help because of their fragility. When you get them younger, you teach them younger, and give them the right teaching materials, it wouldn't be a problem for them later on in the tertiary level. So they focus on, especially on those on in the basic level, looking at from crèche, kindergarten, primary, junior high, and then some senior high schools. They have so far been implemented in about 55 districts across 3 regions in Ghana: the northern regions, the Greater Accra regions, and also the Volta regions. Their project is seeking to empower Ghanaian children to become very intelligent and creative, and to help them to be a part of a lifelong learning, so that they don't stop learning when they are out of school, but they continue with learning and enjoying learning even outside of school. One of their core aims is to improve the quality of education for Ghanaian girls. Though they have boys also in mind, they focus also on Ghanaian girls. So when you look at both the boys and the girls, they take from both, though is from crèche to the senior high level. Their main focus is from those who are aged 6, so from 6 years old to 12 years old, trying to get them this playful learning and enjoyable learning, just sort of making learning more cheerful for students. Now, so far, the districts that have benefited from this are the Ga South Municipality, Wejagbawe Municipality. Yeah, they also received some training from this NGO. Then also, Keta Municipality in the Volta region has also benefited from this. We also have the Angologa district, also in the Volta region, benefiting from this. Then when you come to the north, we have Kumbungu district. Yeah, Kumbungu district. They were also partakers of this training as well. And then also the Savalugu municipality has also been a part of this initiative, and also Toulon district. So all these places are receiving such training from this NGO to improve upon the way they go about teaching and handling students and children, because it's not only for teachers, it's also for their parents also. Some parents were glad to get some of this guidance from this NGO, because now they can play a part in teaching their children and not only rely on teachers in the schools. So that's a very good initiative. Now, when they were going on their workshop in Savalugu, the project officer of Right to Play Ghana, Mr. Farouk Al Hassan, expressed his feelings about this program and said that the training was, it was good, and so far, by the findings of a research organized by their organization, it revealed that some schools in Ghana, especially the partnered schools, were in a very deplorable state and needed attention, not only with infrastructure and materials, but also with training in the way to, attend to some issues in the school. So after this was noted, they decided to improve upon the understanding the parents had about their roles and the responsibilities as parents in the education industry. They themselves are stakeholders, and so they were hoping to use this to enable such parents to take the right action in solving problems faced by these schools, without waiting for the central government and other governing bodies to play their part before things will be done. This is because sometimes when you wait on these governing bodies, they will play their part alright, but it may come at a time that will be too late. You get it? And it's necessary for the child to receive these things at such an early age. So that's the whole morale around it. Now, from what they've done so far, most parents are now ready to contribute, even not only in teaching their parents, but even to contribute money to build classrooms for the children in their communities. Um, People who are not first interested are now coming on board, so that they could all join in making classrooms and making some building projects for students in the community. They've engaged even local carpenters to furnish some desks, and then also to get some furniture properly done for their wards to sit on in the classroom, and also for the teachers to be able to have things to support their teaching materials and the like. Sometimes the teachers will get this teaching aid and these materials, but even where to place them is a problem, because if you don't place them properly, you'll not be able to project some of these things for the students to learn. So all of these things are coming into play for the students to benefit from. Now, we hope that this will not be a one day thing, but it will continue to occur. um, um, One of the people who described the training as an eye opener, claiming that it was going to improve on her performance as a PTA member, was uh, the municipal, um, guy in Savulugu, female, sorry, Mrs. Isa Fulera. She's a female, Mrs. Isa Fulera. She's a PTA magazine for Zaharia Primary and Junior High School. Yeah, so she's and this one is in the Savulugu municipality. So yeah, the school is Batul Zaharia. Yeah, Batul Zaharia. So she was happy about the training she got, and to her she has received a lot on how to improve upon her performance as a PTA member. Now, we hope that this initiative will continue, because training is not a once-off thing. It has to be done over and over again. Sometimes when you do it that way, it will make the understanding easier for both the parents and the teachers on the way to go. So, let's see what you feel about the NGO training these PTA members. We know it's a good thing. You can bring your suggestions on board to know how much more they should add to it, what steps they should take apart from this, and also which other areas in the country should be benefiting from such training. Thank you for listening and have a nice day.